Hello YouTube. Today I'll be doing a review on this 2021 Mustang GT thanks to Shepherd's Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram in Auburn, Indiana. So let's get it started. This particular Mustang GT in front of me is the 5-liter V8 engine, and it produces 460 horsepower and 420 pound-foot of torque. This Mustang does have a couple additional things done to it, like these aftermarket F1R rims on it that look really slick with the white and bronze look. It also has this custom carbon fiber spoiler on the back of it and a pretty sick exhaust that we'll have to save till towards the end of the video. This Mustang is automatic transmission. It does have the optional 10-speed select shift automatic. These Mustangs did come standard with a 6-speed manual transmission, or you could have optioned the transmission this one has in it. This Mustang is more of a base spec model, and you'll see that just by me going over the car and showing the window sticker and everything like that. But it's still a pretty neat car. Here's the engine bay. Really clean looking engine bay for a 2021. This thing has super low miles. This thing only has 13,000 original miles, so it's practically a new car. It's just getting broken in still, so look how clean everything is under here. Give you guys a second to soak this American muscle engine bay in here. There we go. So now that I showed you guys the engine bay, let's get over to the inside of the car. So coming around to the interior of this thing, it does have the rear view camera. It has the additional shifters right here on the steering wheel, which is an $1,100 option to be able to shift right here. So you can put it in manual mode if you don't want to just, drive in an automatic. This Mustang, I forgot to mention, it produces 420 pound-foot of torque, which it's pretty torquey for just a normal V8 muscle car, or just the normal 5.0 Mustang. Since it's not any special edition, it's a quick car. It's a pretty nice car still. This thing does have the cloth seats in it, like I mentioned before, which they are pretty comfy, so I don't mind them. But you could have had optioned, they red leather seats, or they also had just normal black leather seats. They have heated and cooled seats, but this one doesn't have any of that, which isn't a problem if you're just looking for a fun romp around kind of car for the summer. Let's get her started. That's what freedom sounds like right there. So now that we got the pretty killer exhaust showing off, let's go over some of the just normal systems inside of this car. So here's your touch screen controls. On the touch screen you do have your audio controls, your climate settings. Let's turn that off. Your climate settings, you got your phone settings, your navigation. You got your different maps you can have on here. The Sirius XM. You can connect your devices, Bluetooth devices on here, play music through, whatever you want to do. Listen to your phone calls through here, do text messages through here. You can do all kinds of stuff through Bluetooth on this car. So it's a pretty nice system on here. There's your climate settings. You got all kinds of different menus for your AC. Auto controls, which I'm going to turn off since I got the doors open on this thing. Here is your hazard lights right there. There's your traction control off. This is for your steering wheel feel. You can change the comfort modes of it on the screen, which is pretty cool. And then you can also change your driving modes. You get your Sport Plus mode, track mode, drag mode, snow mode, and normal mode, which this thing was in right now when I first started it up. Typically I don't drive my cars in normal mode, I drive them in sport mode, but that's for you to decide if you pick this thing up, or if you decide you want to purchase one of these after watching this video. Here's your little overhead lights right here, rear view mirror you can see me in. Here's your fold down mirrors so you can see yourself, do your makeup, whatever you need to do. I wouldn't advise doing that in this thing because you're probably gonna smudge it. It's got this cool aluminum effect on the dashboard. I really like it. It just suits this car really well. The white and black look really looks mean. Here's your dash right here, and then here's your glove compartment. There's your Mustang books down there. You can fit a decent amount of stuff in here. Like I've said before, I kind of go off of the how many napkins can you fit in here, or what would you want to put in here. Well, you can fit your books in here, you can fit your napkins right there, you can fit hand sanitizers, whatever else you want to fit in right here. So that's kind of what I keep in my cars. As long as it can fit that, then we're good. Here's your center console in the car. There's your little storage compartment in here. There's my hand in it for comparison. For a muscle car like this, I mean, you can fit a decent amount in it. I mean, here's what it looks like with my cell phone in it. So you can fit a couple books in here if you need to. You can fit, you know, your track gloves. You can fit a couple things, whatever you need to put in here. So it's got a decent amount of room for being a sports car, muscle car like it is. Here's your cup holders right here, and you got nice illumination in the bottoms of them, which is pretty slick. And you got these little things that grip onto your cups. So if your cup's a smaller size and you take a turn on the track in this thing, you're not going to fling your cup on your passenger or onto your passenger seat. Definitely a nice thing to have right here. Not all cars have it. My QX80, if you got things in its cup holders and you're whipping around, they do not have anything like this. It will just throw your drinks, throw whatever out if it's not the right size. So more cars should have this. Here's your handbrake right here. There's a nice chrome accent on the end of it. Here's your shifter, like I kind of showed before. You got this nice aluminum accent on it. If you put it into reverse, you hit this button right here, pull back on it. There's your backup camera right there, which became pretty standard in cars since 2020. And then just shift it into neutral drive, whatever. It's nice and it shifts really smooth. So we got that out of the way. Let's show you some more stuff with the steering wheel. Here's your volume controls right here on the left side of the wheel. Here's your screen controls back there for your little screen. You can switch through what you want to look through on there. My doors are all open, so it's showing that. There's the exhaust mode selection. There's your speedometer. You got a digital speedometer in this, but you also got a normal speedometer that isn't digital, which I like having both. It's nice having both. You might want to turn this off and put some different menus up, so then you got it right here still. Here is your tire pressure modes. Let's see, we got any more modes. Here's some gauge controls right here. Get you guys in a little bit closer to see right there. You can scroll through all that stuff. Here's your cylinder head temperatures. Definitely stuff you want to know if you're racing or on the track. There's your inlet air temperatures, engine oil temp, trans oil temp, voltage, vacuum, air to fuel ratio. And now we've cycled through everything. So we'll get her back to what it was on. Oh, before we go, here's some more settings on the car. You can just choose your exhaust mode display setup. You change the color of the halo lights and the ambient lighting, which is pretty cool. You can dim it. And you can make it adjustable. So it just depends on what you want it to be. So we'll get out of there. Ain't gonna change any of this stuff. All right, here's your headlight settings right here. Here's your daytime running lights. There's some modes for your gauge brightness, and if you want to dim it. Here's your volume controls, your skip song controls. Here's your cruise control settings for the vehicle, and there's your phone controls if you got a Bluetooth cell phone set up and you're talking through it or whatever. If somebody's calling, you hit that to answer it, hit that to hang up, voice message controls, etc. We also have something nice to show you guys. We got the window sticker to this thing, the original window sticker. Especially considering this thing's a 21, it's cool to have the old window sticker to go off of. So this exact Mustang with options retailed for $49,000. If you can see it right there, it's not wanting to focus in, but right here. So for $49,000, you do get a couple additional options, and the additional options on this exact vehicle were the dual zone auto temperature controls. It also had the 10-speed automatic transmission, which you pay more for. The black accent package, which can be seen around the vehicle. It's got blacked out grills, blacked out badges, etc. There's no chrome on this thing, gives it a really mean slick look. It also had the Ford Safe and Smart package, adaptive cruise control, voice touch screen, which that's all part of that package. But then it also had the premium floor liners and the active valve performance. So this thing isn't completely base. It does have some performance orientated options. So whoever had this definitely spec'd it out with only the essentials. So there we go on this car. Put this guy back up here where it was. There we go. So this exact car, for being a 2021, it's held up really well, but that is also because of the low mileage on this car. I like all the accented pieces you got in this thing. You got this nice leather with cloth right here on the sides. It's definitely a nicely optioned car. You got leather around the handbrake, leather around your shifter. So this has been my review of this 2021 Ford Mustang GT. This is what I think of the inside. So let's catch you around back. Pop the trunk on here. So let's show you how much stuff you can fit in the trunk of this thing. So this does have a really deep trunk for a muscle car. I would climb inside of it, but it's not my car, so I won't climb in it. But it is definitely really deep. Here's my arm going to the back of it. I mean, it's longer than my arm, this trunk in this thing. So you could definitely fit 2 pizza boxes, one stacked here and one stacked there. 2 large pizzas easily could fit right here, just for comparison. So this thing has a lot of room in it for a car this size. You definitely are not lacking on the storage space in this vehicle. You can definitely use it for road tripping or cruising or whatever. This is where the spare tire would be, but this vehicle was not optioned with it for probably weight concerns, considering all the other race features in it. Well, yeah, this has been my review of this 2021 Ford Mustang GT. I think it's a pretty slick car, even though it's 4 years old now. I definitely think it's a cool car if you're looking for a muscle car or something like this. And you definitely can't beat the options that have been done to this one. So with that, we're going to end this video. If you're interested in this specific car, you can go to the link below and see it on the dealer's website. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you liked the video. And with that, I'm going to head out of here. Peace.